Welcome to guided meditation. My name is Constance Casey, and I'm broadcasting from the area of the Dakota and the Anishinaabe in Minnesota. Pronouns are she, her. Welcome, welcome. So, as with any guided meditation, please consider anything I'm saying, anything I'm offering is just for your consideration. It may fit, it may not fit in the particular moment. What I feel drawn to offering today is a reflection on what really matters. What really matters today. And so the mind can work with that and do its business of reflection. And what really matters in the body is the breath, right? If we don't have the breath, we're not here. So we work with the breath, and the breath actually has its own intelligence in working with the mind. So if we can just tune into what really matters in the moment, it's like coming into that sense of connection in a really wholesome way. But sometimes there's us unwholesome qualities of kind of pushing, grasping in our practice, and we're just being honestly aware of that. Just being aware of what's coming up in our mind as we're working with the breath. To see what really matters in the moment and let that just kind of dance in and through you. See how it works. It's an experiment. This whole practice is always an experiment. We're learning and unlearning every day. There's not a day that goes by when I have a meditation sit where I haven't learned something. I've been like, oh, I noticed that little bit of irritation with the breath, or that lessening of the depth of the breath, that I was just tightening up around the diaphragm or in the belly, or it's just little things, little adjustments that we're going through all the time. So I just welcome your noticing and your practice. Thank you. So we will continue for the next 25 minutes. Let's begin. So what matters most is feeling the breath. What is the rhythm right now? And how does it feel to sit? Give yourself this time and this attention. Can you allow it to be the most important thing? And checking in with your emotion, your emotional state right now. Different levels of fear, different levels of intimacy. And we don't need to judge. We're just noticing honestly what's occurring. Our emotions are energy in motion. Feeling the breath. If there's any difficulty arising in the mind or body, we're just gently bringing those together by noticing that that difficulty is an opportunity for honesty and for kind appreciation of what is happening. Just feeling the breath all the way in and all the way out. And prioritizing the breath as this is what really matters. It helps you stay focused on the breath. So the breath is a very subtle object. Sometimes the mind doesn't want to give it its due. And so it can also help to just place a simple chant with the breath. Like on the in breath, you can go boo, and on the out breath, do. And this can help to clear away the clouds in the mind. And then you can let go of the boo, do, as you get more interested in the breath. Just letting the nervous system calm down. And also staying alert during that process so that we can actually enjoy the calm, appreciate this breath. Noticing if there's any ill will or pushing away of experience, to just welcome that with compassion and kindness. And again, if there's any resistance to the practice, sometimes that'll circle back in. You could, as an option, just feel into the space around your body. Sometimes a sense of resistance creates a kind of claustrophobia in the mind and body. And so you can actually just sort of open to breathing around the body and just letting in that space around you. Just like a turtle on a rock, on a stream, would relax in the sunshine. And just feeling this next breath all the way in, letting it relax outward on the out breath, or just receiving the breath without a you that's breathing, perhaps being breathed. It's more really opening and invigorating. By staying with the breath and focusing on this breath, you're allowing the intelligence of the breath energies to work with what's most important, what really matters in body, speech, and mind today. And this is a great gift. One of the ways we also work with these intelligent breath energies is to let them spread throughout the whole body, noticing that they're enlivening your circulatory system, going into your bone marrow, feeding your brainstem, and you can also invite in what you really cherish, what matters the most to you today. Just naming that deep core value or wish. And just letting that go out on the out breath. Just like a child would make a bubble and blow a bubble and let it drift out on the breeze. Just to make a wish without the demander. To just align with what really matters for your day, for your particular life. To free yourself from the aggravations of the mind. To cherish clarity and kindness is a great gift. As I sit here today, what matters most for me is just this breath. And also really listening for inner guidance, for my body, speech, and mind today. So just stay with it through my dedication, continuing to breathe in and out with awareness. May we each understand our precious human life, meeting inevitable difficulties throughout the day that can be transformed into opportunities with patience, kindness, and understanding. May we each cultivate our inner wisdom, self-respect, and compassion to serve as sources of healing in our troubled world. And in so doing, may we all free our hearts and minds to awaken further each day, little by little.